we begin this half hour with the tragic end to the investigation into a Cambridge professor. Jason Arday had been facing accusations of plagiarism and dishonesty about his achievements when he was found dead. Kamal Afzali has more from London. Kamal, good morning.
Good morning, Kelly. Jason Arday's death has prompted an outpouring of some sympathy and emotion from across this nation. It's coming from the university where his appointment made history through to the highest levels of government and across political divides. He was found dead at a home in South London Friday afternoon after weeks of public and media scrutiny over those allegations of plagiarism and questions surrounding some of his achievements.
It would be the greatest story in the world if the kid who didn't know how to read and write managed to get a PhD.
When Jason Arday became Cambridge University's youngest black professor 3 years ago, it was hailed as a watershed moment.
How does it feel?
He was interviewed on CBS News, sharing his belief on what made that moment possible.
I think what is really important within that is the idea of instilling belief in people.
But last week, he resigned as Professor of Sociology of Education. It came hours after Cambridge University said it was investigating his appointment. Arday had fallen from grace after facing accusations of plagiarising academic work and dishonesty about his achievements in athletics and fundraising. Those were claims he strenuously denied, admitting only errors in his work. In what would be his final public statement last week, Arday said his recent years were marked with an unrelenting level of public scrutiny. His decision to resign came after he, quote, reached the limits of what any person should reasonably be expected to endure. His former colleague spoke with him Friday morning, the day he was found dead.
He told me this morning that he couldn't leave his home because his face was now so well known, his name was so well known, that he was a figure of shame.
His memoir, entitled Great and Unfortunate Things, was released earlier this week in the US and will go on sale here in the UK later this month. In a statement through his publisher, Simon & Schuster, Arday's family said they were in shock and awe to have lost him, that a, quote, campaign of misinformation was too much for someone they described as a gentleman who wanted to see the best in everyone. Meg?
So tragic. Thanks, Kamal.